ended up not making any quality vote. And after 2007, we decided that the best way to move on for ADC was to build a coalition. So from 2007, after that election, we were clear that this is the way to go. Look for good and people who are clear-minded and so on, and build a coalition. But they are scarce. People who are clear-minded, who are thoughtful, who are purposeful, and who has all the ingredients that His Excellency has. Who has all the ingredients that His Excellency just enumerated. They are very scarce in our polity. The people we meet in our polity are mainly opportunists. People who are counting profit when they are thinking of going to serve their people. And that is a wrong concept of leadership, especially in the political space. But somehow, the very successful persons, or that's as far as our own Nigeria is concerned, people we consider successful, have built this culture. And most of us who want to get into politics, who want to contest an election, seem that that is the right culture, but it's wrong. And if we had listened to Loretta Onochie, she made a clear point that if you, as young people and aspirants, women, young people and so on, if we decide to go that path, it won't take us 4 years or 10 years for us to start seeing a new Nigeria. And we must see a new Nigeria. Because we are all driven by that idea, the concept of a new Nigeria. So when this big coalition started, as you all are aware, in 2018, Obasanjo had formed what we call the Coalition for Nigerian Movement, CNS, across the country, and put Governor Oyinlola and Governor Donald Duke in charge. Himself, he conducted what he called due diligence across all the political parties. And by the time he finished, he called us, the ADC, and said, "Come, we want to choose only one platform. We don't want to form another party." And after we did our analysis, it's the ADC that we have chosen. In the person of Obasanjo. It's there. The footprints there on the internet, the cyberspace, our newsreels, and so on. You can see them. Unfortunately, that coalition didn't go the way it should go. Who feel that they can play God. When they empower, they will try everything, especially when it's clear to them that time is over. The time is over for Bola Tinubu, and he must go. He must go. Yes, Lord. The time is over. It's over. For Akpabio. Yes. He must go. He must go. He must go. The statistics are already here. In our portal, I think we already recording 5.something million people who are desirous to pay money and to become members of ADC. At times, the registration system will close down. If it wasn't closing down by today, we will have a minimum of 11 million. But it's building. Despite the challenges that the government in place are deliberately throwing at us. Yesterday, some senators decided they are joining ADC. Bola Tinubu and Amabiton cannot conduct any election in this country. ADC is not on the ballot. And in everything we've done, we've been strategic because we know that they want to play games. But there is no election in Nigeria if ADC is not on the ballot. All I will read of all of you is to stay steady. Stay steady. Young people, 50 young people and women, 50% is there in their constitution. But you know, you will gain it or even gain more if at this challenging time you are steady, you are strong, and you volunteer for any action that you decide to take. Are you ready? Are you ready? I can assure you that with the retired general at the time of our death, he's well tested, he's continually tested, he will get us there. ADC! ADC! So please, I want to appeal to us. The need for consistency, the need for commitment. We are here together. God has brought all of us into ADC by the manipulation of some persons who are far-sighted as far as leadership and political strategy is concerned, led by American Republic. God has put all of us together. If we commit ourselves, we swim together to victory, or if these people don't want to do election, we go together to wherever God takes us to. We must stay together.
Yeah.
No election will happen in Nigeria without ADC on the ballot.
That's it. Yeah.
The spirit of sacrifice. And I've told most of my colleagues who have been challenged at different times. And so I brought the Solomonic wisdom to them. I said, it's better you remain, no matter, even as a floor member, remain part of this party. Because you cannot, after being in the ADC, when it was almost of no effect, when some people were even laughing at you, is this not the party you went to? Then your party became the #1 party in Nigeria with all the membership, and then you now go to the other side to try to bring it down. That is most irresponsible. Yes. It's the majority of some special persons who you brought together, and so on. And your party is at the verge of taking Nigeria to a new direction, changing the direction, the traction to true nation. And you decide, because of money or anything, to be on the other side, to track it down. The God we serve can never forgive me. And I can tell some, they will also not succeed. Having said this, I want to appreciate our national youth leader and his team for putting together this program. And just like my brother here just said, we're all going to work together to make sure that we actualize the percentage. It is not too much to ask for, but we must show discipline and we must show forthrightness. And you know, because of the way the people in the field are positioned, they think they can buy votes for even 100,000 or 1 million if need be. They are planning for that. They are planning to rig the election. They are planning, if it's possible, to also remove ADC because they don't see any other way they can defeat ADC. They are planning, if possible, to remove ADC from the ballot box. But they cannot do that except you let them do it. Except we let them do it. So we must stand together. You know, our symbol, as God ordained it, handshake. We are going to shake hands across Nigeria and make sure that Nigeria and ADC must stand, must be on the ballot box, must win the election, and must begin the change in Nigeria. God bless us. We are going to, I believe we are going to have a lot more of this national unity. We're just beginning. Because if we don't just be putting some candidates forward as young men and women, we put them forward and we'll make sure that they win the election. We'll also make sure that they have the appropriate learning and education to also begin the change at their state level, because it's critical. If we have some exemplary young men and women, you find out you do exemplary job as a House of Assembly person, you can become the governor of that state, and you can even become the president of Nigeria. Having said this, I wish all of us well, and I pray for all of you.